everyone, welcome back to Slay the Princess. In the last video, we got one of the endings, and well, it frightens me just to think about it.
On themselves before it all.
Narrator, where'd you go? No, they killed the narrator.
Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
How about I just fucking kill you? I can fix her. But today we are going to start a new playthrough, I guess is what it would be called, and see if we can get a different
You're on a
ending.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And you're here to slay her.
Oh, sorry.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
So in the last episode, we opted to avoid killing her, and against our best efforts, we failed. And we also continuously fought with what I'm going to continue to assume are the many voices in my head. But today, we're gonna go straight in.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess.
We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna go straight in. We're just gonna grab the knife and...
A warning before you go any further.
Yes.
She will lie. She will cheat. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
This is new. I'm skipping over a lot of the other text because we've heard it. We know. But this, if there's like new text or new voices or characters, I won't skip it.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well, we're really just going straight in. Nothing to stop us.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
Wasn't there a
The
mirror
only
here
furniture
before?
of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Who placed a blade there?
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
You're right.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I agree. Oh, that's cool. The middle mouse button, it kind of turns off the HUD. That's good for like making thumbnails, I guess. I wish I did that in the last episode. You know how hard it was to make that thumbnail?
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
It's me.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
I do like me a dominant woman.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Of course, narrator. I trust you with my life. Hello! I'm the silent protagonist of this.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
Of course I am. I'm the most reasonist. I'm the most reasonable, that's the word. I'm fucking stupid.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Well, you know that old saying, looks can kill.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Precisely. Not only is she beautiful, she's smart too. Silent
step
protagonist.
Your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
The knife in my hand? I'm a little nervous now.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Now, it's a few steps, I think. I could probably make it.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
I guess. We'll save that. Yep. Return.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Yes, sir, Mr. Narrator, sir.
You lunge forward without a moment's
Oh.
hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, thumbnail. Oop.
Oh,
Ah, I caught you off guard, didn't I?
this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
I originally did, but I guess
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
the willpower.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face.
Where'd the music go?
But is it over? Really over?
I guess I have to break my silence. Of course it's over. She's dead. Is she?
Yes, exactly. It's over.
Now let's
With
leave.
your
Go
work
home.
done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
Probably.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here. You open the cabin.
Oh, wait.
Only a world saved from
Wait.
certain doom isn't what you find.
Wait. But, you open the come to radar into a world saved from certain doom. Okay. Instead, you find. Okay, I guess he's not talking anymore. You find nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood moments ago, the only thing from you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Oh, okay. Just accept it.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
Oh, it doesn't feel
This
very
is what's
rewarding.
best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right? I do, but you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Of course, obviously.
He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place.
I'm not very
end.
happy, to
Do
be
you not?
honest.
There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
No, I'm not very happy.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
Oh, I don't like this.
The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
How long have I been here?
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
Well, that was simple. Oh, chapter 2. Was that the name of it the last time we played?
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay.
Wait. No.
My
No.
tricks? What on earth
Oh,
are you
no.
talking about? We've just met for the first time.
Oh no.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
Voice of the Cold. That's a new one.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Okay. Let's just proceed to the cabin.
A warning. She will lie. She
Yeah, I
won't
know.
be a problem.
Let's continue forward, I guess.
The interior of the cabin
There's
is
the mirror.
cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Who is this dude?
You take the blade from the table.
Let's approach the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror.
We already heard all this.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Oh, wrong one. Okay, I guess we're going to the basement to kill the princess again. Sorry,
The door to the
slay the
basement
princess.
groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coat. The room below is silent.
That's different.
Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two
fuck?
deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? A ghost! Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
I don't know, man. Haunt you?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Naturally.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
I guess.
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade.
I'm a very aggressive person, what can I say?
It's like you're slashing at air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from,
What did you
all
expect?
you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your
It's a
hand
ghost.
crippling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
Oh, I like the little scar detail.
You're adorable when you're confused. But I didn't say you could touch me. Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
I knew I'd have to talk to you again. I wouldn't have slain you. I died too, and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different?
You don't look dead, killer.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
And you don't feel dead either.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are.
Why, I'm
I've
purebred
trashed you on
human.
my own. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
That's unfortunate. Try harder.
I just want to go home. I'm so cold and alone here. But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all, you owe me.
Absolutely not.
Well, you know, I think we owe her. We do owe her. We did
She
kill
asked you
her.
if she can possess us.
It would appear so.
She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him.
Hmm.
I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly. You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
But it is interesting. That's great.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
Put autoplay back.
Thanks for the body, killer.
You're welcome.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
Sorry, bro.
See you soon.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
I don't think so. I did save.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Sounds grotesque.
Get up. You've still got a job to do.
What do I
Your
know?
eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
Pretty much, yeah.
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor, are they also supposed to be you?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass, I'm...
Yeah? Go on. Finish the thought. What are
Alright.
you?
I'm a voice? I'm me is what I am. Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
Do you have to deal with this annoying bickering all the time?
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
I'm kind of fond
We're
of
the
them.
same thing you are.
Hopefully they'll all go away once we leave this place. I don't know how you can tolerate all of this noise.
No, I'm not talking
You get
about
used
you,
to
I'm
it.
talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
So you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there, like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
Oof.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her.
Oh,
Obviously.
oh. Technical difficulties. I think we're somehow.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
Auto still on.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
Oh, shut up. Stop trying to manipulate everyone. Or don't, actually. It
He is
doesn't really
known to be
matter,
emotionally
because
manipulative.
You won't be around to do this for much longer.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably. Isn't that an interesting idea? I hadn't even considered it as an option. Slaying her would slay you. Are you sure you're willing to do that?
What I came here to do.
Of course we're sure. The decision has already been made. All right then. Better this than ferrying her out of here.
She can hear us.
What do you think you're doing?
Hear that? She's scared. No point wasting more time. Do it. You lift the blade, then plunge it deep into your guts. Pain spreads quickly through your torso as you attempt to turn its edge up towards your heart.
I guess it didn't work.
The princess, her spirit bound to your prison of flesh as she had once been bound to the basement's prison of stone, cries out in agony as you slice through organ and muscle. Your skin roils and bucks as she violently pushes against it from the inside. Bits of her seep through, white and glowing with ethereal light, but still the walls of your prison hold.
Is this really what you wanted? Do you hate me so much that you would kill yourself just to deny me freedom?
Yes.
Yes, he would, because he knows what's at stake, and he knows what will happen if you leave this place.
I do not.
I'm not so sure about all of that. Don't be modest. You're a hero.
Am I?
Do you think I'm just going to stick around while you die? Hell no, I'm leaving.
You can try if you want, but I think this is an end for all of us.
Out, let me out, let me out, let me out!
The princess's form continues struggling to pull itself out of you, but the effort is in vain. You collapse to your knees. Your vision blurs, then starts to fade.
Did we do it?
And then what happens? I think he's gone. Just like everything else. Are we dead? I don't know. I don't think so. This is different than it was last time.
As the voices in your head debate amongst themselves, the form of the princess crawls from your body and into the vast nothing surrounding you. I don't know if it's
Do you think we're done? Do you?
Oh. Bye. Okay. Is that gonna happen to me? But you do not get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her stead. Steed? Stead.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
I guess I was.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Where's narrator?
He is. Does that mean the world ended?
And where's voice of the cold?
He was
There
never
it is.
going to outlast us.
We're too strong for him.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
Well, what would you suggest I do?
Ignore him. You have to look.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
Don't bother looking for her. I'm sure it's just a waste of time.
I'm begging you, don't.
It's the
do
only
this.
option available. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Oh yeah, I think I saw this in the first one. Still creepy, but that's me. Face reveal. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Ooh. You are at the cabin. Is this the same ending as last time?
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Hmm.
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I think this is the same ending we got last time, but we got to it through different means.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks. Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond.
I can't remember.
Perspectives to make my own.
I can't remember if this is the same thing she said in the last episode
This
or.
one is vaporous. She is a dream for a life she could never have. But that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. She will make for an understanding heart. Do not mourn her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
Kinda sad.
You are the only thing The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Some of this is the same.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Good for you. I'm not interested.
You are familiar. Nothing, as we are. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of bring me more perspective. I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Valid.
You ask of things that cannot be done. How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated. then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I don't know what to do. I forgot what choices I made last time.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
I'll wait
You
forever.
are as I am now, and forever is I am not you. But I know that. What textures will you weave for yourself? If you close that box, you'll always come back to the box.
Yeah, this is the same ending that I got last time. And the game closed on me. I have to go back now, I guess. I have to reopen the game.
You have returned to me.
Mm-hmm.
Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Okay.
She asks that you won't.
Yep.
You're on a path, you're here.
Yeah.